Hello, Beatrice. It's Ferret Day with your favorite ferret, Cheese Louise. And today, we're going to make a ferret tier list. Because what better way to celebrate ferrets than to call some of them bad? Wait, that's not right. And well, it's more about aesthetics. It's not about like, oh, the albino ferrets, they're always forgetting to turn their car blinkers on or something. It's not like that. Anyway, yeah, let's just jump into it. I do have a little description of each of them from coopsandcages.com.au. It's an Australian website. So first up is the albino. Oh, also I should mic check. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. The albino ferret. Albino ferrets have a white coat, a pink nose, and pink to red eyes. They mainly look attractive because of their neat white coat. Aw, thank you. Which also makes it easier for owners to locate their pets even in dark rooms. I mean, I'm not an albino, but I do have a neat white coat. And this says that's attractive. Which also makes it easier for owners to locate their pets even in dark rooms. These ferrets are especially energetic in the morning and love to nap in the afternoons. They should be bathed once a month. Albino ferrets are often kept as a therapy pet for kids and the elderly. You know, albinos are always cool. And you know what? I got a little bit of a bias towards the white ferrets. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I think that boy goes S tier. I don't know about you. I think that boy goes right up to S. And don't worry, I bathe every other day. Not once a month. Next up is the black sable, and these are in the order that I'm reading them off in, so... Black sable. It's a little hard to see the picture, but it is for me too, don't worry about it. The black sable ferrets are colored deep black from their nose to the tail tip. Their head also has a hood-like mark that reaches their nose. Their undercoat is of a white, creamy shade. The black sable's guard hairs are dark ash blackish brown without any warm tone. Their eyes are near black or dark brown with their nose, while their nose is also ash blackish brown. To be honest, this guy doesn't look too ferrety. He looks more like a polecat or a weasel. I don't know, I'm gonna say that's B tier. I don't know about you. I mean, feel free to tell me. Next up is the black sable mitt. See, that looks like a completely different kind of ferret. But apparently it's the same thing, just with the word mitt added on the end. Black sable mitt ferrets have almost the same color as the black sable, but with 4 white feet from the toe tip to around 2/3 of their leg. Their guard hairs should be genuinely black with 0 to little white guard hairs. Aside from their mitts, they also have a white bib. Their eye color is black or nearly black, just as it is with their nose. See, this guy looks ferrety. I don't know. I like the white bib. I like the white snout. I like that the rest of it is like a sheer black. The other one is like, it was described as being all black, but there's a bunch of like white and brown in there. I like this guy. He's going A tier. Next up is a Blaze. I didn't know there were ferrets called Blazes. Blaze the cat? Blaze the ferret? Blaze ferrets have a coat of with varied colors. They have a distinct unbroken white stripe from the face to the area between their eyes. Okay. Over their head, an area down the back of your neck. My neck? Their neck. Why does it say your neck? To the back of their neck. They also have a white bib and 4 mitts. These ferrets also have minor color rings surrounding their eyes. Some blaze ferrets have a small mask. See, that is looking more like a wild weasel and less like a ferret. But I just like that it's called a blaze. I'm gonna put him in A tier. A champagne! Oh my gosh, look at him. He's all scrungled up. I appreciate the vibes. Champagne ferrets have a warm milk chocolate brown guard hairs. Their undercoat is white, as preferred by standards, although ferrets with a slight golden hue are also accepted. Their eyes are pink, beige, or pink with a light brown or beige T, in quotes, outline. See, that looks like your standard ferret. That's kind of what you would expect to see if you're like visiting a pet store. But just for the pose, I'm gonna bump him up to A tier. I like the energy. Next up is a chocolate ferret. Chocolate-colored ferrets have basically the same color as the sable ferrets, except for the branded mask. See, that's what you expect to see, is the mask on ferrets. Kind of like raccoons. A little different. The banded mask, legs and tail being dark brown with shades of red. There are dark brown guard hairs covering the neck, body, and head. Their undercoat is covered with cream to wheaten-colored hairs. Wheaten. These ferrets have black eyes, although some look like they are ruby red. Their nose is brown to pink and has a T outline. It's another bog standard ferret, but he's not in a cool scrungly pose, so I'm going to put him in B tier. CB is good, still. Nothing wrong with being in B tier. Now, maybe if something was in D tier, maybe that's bad. But C and up, they're all good. Chocolate mitt. Chocolate mitt ferrets share the same color as chocolate-colored ferrets, but with mitts. See, I don't really describe on here what a mitt is. Does that mean, like, they don't... Oh, it means their like, paws are different coloring than the rest. But this one also just, like, a different color head. I guess I'm judging the individual ferret rather than what it's describing. I don't know, I like the white head. Makes him stand out. Next up is a cinnamon. Cinnamon ferrets have reddish-brown guard hairs, tail and legs that are still reddish-brown, but darker, and a pink nose. Why do they write these run-on sentences? Just make a new sentence. Their mask color is of cinnamon shades, complementing the main color of the ferret. Their eyes are usually light to dark burgundy, although there are some cinnamon-colored ferrets with black eyes. I like the pose. He was like lazing about, and then he was like, "What's over there?" Sorry, I mean they. I don't know their gender. But they were lazing about, just having a time, and then they're like, "Huh? Something on the horizon requires my attention." I'm gonna throw that in an A tier. Cinnamon mitts. Cinnamon mitt ferrets look just like cinnamon-colored ferrets, but with mitts. See, I don't know if this ferret's just like colored crazy or if just the lighting is weird. But I like them. I like how that picture looks. Dalmatian ferret. Oh, see, Dalmatians aren't just dogs, they're also ferrets. Dalmatian ferrets are mostly white with dark ruby or black eyes. They also sport a pink nose and a pattern of black blotches or spots on their back. However, the rest of this spot-free coat is of any color aside from black. So it's just black spots on anything. Dalmatians are cool. I honestly didn't even know before looking at this list there were Dalmatian ferrets. I guess A tier. Yep. Heavy silver or pewter. So they have two names. I think pewter sounds better. Heavy silver ferrets have a deep gunmetal gray coat with black hairs. They have a black mottled or pink nose. Their mitts are A taken? What does that mean? I think that's just typo. They're mitts or something, and their mask seems like a blotch under the eyes. I also noticed this one has like blue eyes and the silver. They kind of look like a wolf, but in ferret form. I like that one. I'm gonna put him in S. And I'm gonna actually BRB real quick. Sorry about that. Had to settle some noise down. It was interfering with the microphone. Anyway, where were we? Panda ferrets. Aha, see? We're stealing all the variants. We steal Dalmatian, we steal Panda. Not just for bears, also for ferrets. Panda ferrets have a white head with the white hairs covering the nose to the shoulder areas. They have a white bib that covers the entire underside portion of the ferret's body. Their colored part of the body has a saddle shape. Pandas are also noted for their pink nose, mitts, white tip tail, and eyes that are of any color. Honestly, being told there's a panda ferret and seeing this guy, a little disappointing. I don't think he lives up to the panda title. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I mean, he's still a good ferret, but you know, I will punish for the disappointment. Alright, light pattern. Light patterned ferrets mainly have white coats with several darker hairs scattered all over the body. They have a ruby dark or red eyes and pink or black nose. Oop, I'm clicking buttons. It's kind of a white ferret. This one has like a skunk tail, or a skunk stripe going down its back. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say A. Next up is a medium pattern. Oh, as opposed to a light pattern. Understandable. Medium pattern ferrets look almost like the light pattern types, but with more areas of their body covered with dark hairs. Let me get a good look at them. Picture's kind of blurry. It's not a flattering angle. And for that, it gets B tier. Sable. Sable ferret. Sable ferrets have a full mask on their black legs. A full mask on their black. Oh, okay. Mask made me think of the face because they do have a mask on their eyes. But okay. Black legs. They're also known for their cream to dark undercoat, covered in dark hair guards. The color all over their body is of the same shade, especially in the areas including the head, body, and neck. These ferrets have black eyes and a black mottled or pink nose. See, now this guy is your de facto ferret. He's got the mask. Positive. Parentheses, complimentary. I'm gonna say S. That's a good ferret. Like bog standard in a good way. Like, oh, I wish I had that mask. I'd be not bog standard, but like classic. Or the standard you live up to, not the standard that's like average. You know. Sable mitt. Like many other mitt-type ferrets, the sable mitts look just like sable ferrets except for their mitts. This guy does not have the strong mask. And he looks like he's just dragging himself forward with his front legs. I don't know about that. I'm gonna put you in B tier. I don't know. Next up is Siamese ferrets. Siamese ferrets are just standard sable, cinnamon, or chocolate ferrets with darker shades on their legs and feet. They have a V-shaped mask that is as dark as the color of their extremities and tail. Their underside is marked with a dark line that has the same color as the hairs on their legs, feet, and tail. Okay, so the thing about ferrets, right? They're a purely domestic animal. They were bred into existence. They are not naturally wild animals. I believe we are bred from the European polecat. I believe that is what is understood to be the case. So people know about like dog breeding and less so cat breeding, but breeding is definitely a thing that happens to ferrets, unfortunately. So I feel like the Siamese ferret is an attempt to make the design of the Siamese cat, but on a ferret, and it just didn't turn out quite as slick. So we ferrets, we look how we want. We do not submit to the breeder's demands, and sometimes bad things happen as a result. But let's not worry about that. I'm gonna put that in C tier or B tier. Sorry, not C tier. He's still a good little boy. Look at him. Siamese mitt. Siamese mitt ferrets have the same colors as the Siamese ferrets, but with mitts. He's looking a little bland. His colors aren't very distinct. Yeah, the first Siamese one looks more distinct somehow. I don't know. Alright, the striped white ferret. Striped white ferrets mostly have a white coat with a dark line running down their back, particularly tracing their backbone. There are ferrets, though, with a stripe that reaches their tail. Their nose is either black or pink. Their eyes are dark ruby or pink. See, now this guy's just a white ferret. I mean, he's got a little black marks. A little bit of that black stripe down his spine, but it's pretty soft. But it does look like he has the black eyes. I'm gonna say A tier on that one. It's not a clean white. Doesn't look sleek. And last but not least, we have white with dark eyes. Dark-eyed or black-eyed white ferrets have a white coat, but some of these ferrets have a few dark hairs covering their backbone area. They have a black or pink nose and black eyes. See, look at that guy. Alright, no bias at all. Not like I'm one of these, except I am. Clearly of this list, this is the kind that I am. Although I don't have black eyes, I have green and blue eyes. But they're not red, so I'm not an albino. S tier. You look so clean. You look so clean and polite. And that's about it Yeah, that's all I got planned for this. So thanks so much for watching. Happy Ferret Day to you. And I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm probably gonna come back with some Tailed Azalea. Until next Ferret Day, my peeps. Or till later. Till next time, my peeps. Ferret out.